Chapter 34. Plum. I was 8 months pregnant by that point, and the anxiety and isolation I felt about my particular circumstances made me even more insistent on what I felt I must do. It had been months since I had opened my computer. I had become too large and unwieldy to work on much of anything. I couldn't remember the last time I worked on my own studies or anything connected to my own life. I opened up a new document on my computer and began to type a letter to Co. There was too much to say. I would take an entire novel's worth of words to let her know everything that happened since we last parted. It would take. Besides, I had no time. That would take hours I didn't have. I decided to try something simpler. Dearest Co., I don't know how this letter will reach you, if you have moved on from us in all the years that have passed since we last spoke. Perhaps you have a new partner now, children of your own who care for you. You care for with the tenderness I remember so vividly. I hope you have been happy. I miss you so much, but I have never quite known how to reach out to you, what to say. And although I do hope there will be time for us to share with each other all that's happened since that cold, dark night so long ago, I don't have time for that now. Let me explain, as I need you more than I have ever needed anyone. It is a long story, one I can tell you in time, but I'm due to give birth in a few weeks, and I'm in a very compromised position. I feel the person I agreed to carry this child for is dangerous and does not have the best interest of me or the child in mind. I'm going to leave you my address where you can reach me, and a time frame when I will be alone. Is it possible you could help me? I'll call on you in desperation, love, and urgency that my child will not face the life I and so many others have. If I do not leave before the child's birth, I'm afraid of what will happen to me and to this vulnerable child. It's too much to get into now, but I hope you can take my word for it. All my love, your Plum. Before Z returned home from working her late hours at the lab, I quickly printed out the letter for Co, and I stuffed it into an envelope with an address I found on the computer that I hoped was current, and walked it across the street to feed it into a standing mailbox. I crossed all my fingers with my eyes closed, took a deep breath, and waddled back into the house in my flip-flops, the only shoes that still fit my swollen feet, and eased my unwieldy body back onto my bed and waited.